Oye, Tommy, dame el fuego, papi.
I'm just trying to see that Lizzie.
Welcome
Hold
to...
on. Another week, another 3 points.
Yes. Welcome to another episode of Hoopers and Shooters. Another episode where it's another 3 points, like Jay said.
Come on.
And we played Brentford FC, Guapa's second team. So
Literally.
I'm glad Guapa's here because I need us to break this down.
One second.
Perfect.
One second. At the top, it gets very lonely.
So lonely.
Happy to be back where I belong.
Wait, is that the tune you wanted to use?
What?
Is that what you wanted to say?
No, if I sing what I wanted to sing, it would get censored on YouTube.
Okay, go on.
No, it's a little Reese song. Forget.
Can't.
I get censored.
Hey, I'm glad you said that because I was about to launch it. Yeah, cool.
It's mad.
Hey, what you man saying though? What do you lot think of the game?
Go first.
Me?
Yeah.
No, wait. You go first. What did you think? Seeing your two teams battle it out. You know what I mean?
Very simple. Listen, it is both my teams. Obviously.
This is
Of course, I
all
wanted Arsenal 3 points in it.
You sure, bro?
100%. I was.
You were smiling at that 0-0, you know. I saw you,
Reece
bro.
called my phone, fam. I was even singing the song. I was gassed.
Start singing habits.
Hey,
60 million
down the drain.
Kai Havertz scores again. yeah, that's what you should emphasize. Again.
Yeah. Shout out my guy, Kai.
Come on.
We got Kai
No,
Havertz.
man. Again, that
Important
game,
goal.
That game showed me, I'm saying, I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I rate Thomas Frank highly.
Yeah.
I rate him highly.
And it showed in that game, bro, defensively, and even the counter-attack sometimes, they're catching us out.
He was gutted at the end of the game, Thomas Frank. Like,
Yeah.
he truly thought that they got something out of the game.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I think
Slightly they did, though.
no, they didn't because they
Of
lost.
individual mistakes, but Ramsdale literally.
But at the end of the game, they ended the day games based on points, bro. There's no friends in this business, bro.
However, he knew how to stifle us. Like
Yeah.
he was 100%. Whatever he set up was spot on.
Fantastic,
I
yeah.
feel like you're right. The defense were fantastic,
Ethan
but
Pinnock, what a
Ethan Pinnock cold.
Great game.
But there's a guy you're not mentioning that you've been. I think we even laughed at you in one of the.
Christian
Yes,
Hey,
Norgard was
Come on,
cold.
man.
He's a player.
Norgard, yeah,
Hey.
Norgard.
Do you know?
said it.
Because you know what it is, yeah. When you first said it,
Don't chat
I
shit.
definitely was onto you, innit? But see that performance
He's a
yesterday, yeah?
footballer.
Like for me, you know, like I like when people earn my respect, innit? You understand what I mean? I don't care what you do against United or Liverpool or all of them other clubs, yeah. If you can do it against my team, I'll respect you for it,
Come on,
innit?
man.
I think Norgard, Pinnock, and Ben Mee.
Ben
yesterday,
Mee.
He was pissing
Bro.
me off yesterday. Oh my
He doesn't rest, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, he's from Sean Dyche's school, bro. Like, come on, man. Them man, they're just built to defend.
That was
bro.
actually a good signing. Still.
Yeah.
Who isn't a good sign? Well, actually, let me not do that. That's harsh, innit? It's his first season. But it looks like they might have to go back to the drawing board with who they replaced Raya with, though.
Flecken.
Yeah.
He'd be meaty the whole season.
Yeah, I can't lie.
He's been up and down, but yeah,
He
he
was
wasn't.
shaky.
Yeah,
still.
it doesn't fill you with confidence.
Yeah, he's a bit shaky.
Typical right performance he put in for me, innit? But I think overall though, Brentford, like, what was pissing me off the most is, yeah, we've kept trying these corners and the crosses the whole time, and he just get
Who are you talking about? Brentford or Arsenal?
Arsenal,
Yeah.
attacking wise, like, and they just kept knocking it back. And then I was
What did you
thinking,
think of
like,
Trossard's delivery, though?
Shit, man. Every time, first man.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is, though,
I
yeah?
think we haven't got anyone that's good at dead balls, and that's a big issue.
Is
I
that
think.
why?
I disagree with
Douglas
that.
Luiz thing?
Huh?
Is that why we're looking at?
We're gonna-
But that's why I said I'm
talk
not
about that in a
mad at
second,
it.
'cause
I'm not mad
you-
at it because he's
Yeah.
dead balls. He's on it. Yeah.
Because I've been very I'm just saying, I'm very consistent. Have you not seen the tape? What team was top 4? What manager got them there? Anyway, talk about that
what,
another.
Emery?
Yeah, we'll talk about that another time also. But like, what I want to talk about in regards to yesterday, yeah. At first, when I saw the lineup, I'm thinking, yeah, you've got Saka, Martinelli, Jesus, Trossard, we're gonna hoop. And then it's like 20 minutes into the game, I sat there and thought to myself, yeah, we fucked it, you know.
I think so.
Yeah, because it's like against a team with like a low block, unless like I don't know, we were moving the ball way too slow for it to work.
Yeah.
And then we was getting it into wide areas and playing the crosses. Jesus should have bagged one. But I'll
Yeah.
say that first of all. Jesus should have bagged, and then obviously Trossard scored but got given offside, which was I don't know about that decision. But other than that,
was offside.
it didn't look it.
It didn't look it.
It didn't look
It
it
didn't
to
look
me.
it.
It was
It didn't look it.
offside.
I didn't even.
He was ahead of the ball, no?
What from their angle they decided.
But
to
even
show.
even the angle that they
Do
showed,
you know what George? Oh, anyway.
even
yeah,
the angle
I'm
that
trying
they
to-
showed, the ball was. It was weird. It was a weird.
Do you know what? I'll be honest. I heard last podcast. I thought I was a bit enraged. We were all enraged. So I'm trying to come with a little calm thing. But decisions like that kind of jars me a bit.
Get my notes as well.
Because I saw an angle with Newcastle where the ball looked out of the field, and they told me, "Well, it was the angle we saw.
Yeah.
It was hard for them to catch the right. The angle I saw, I don't know if that was clear cut though.
Yeah, it wasn't
Even in today's game, I don't know if you lot watched. I think it was the Ollie Watkins one.
Yeah.
The Ollie Watkins header. The first angle they showed, he looked on.
Yeah.
Then they switched it to the other angle.
Yeah.
He looked off, and then they gave him offside.
That's how they took so long though.
So
You
it's just
could tell
like,
they
bro,
were sweating.
like, how do you not decide what
But I'd
angle
rather
you're
you
gonna
swear.
use?
With the Arsenal one, it didn't.
Yeah.
It just was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I get what you're saying. They took long, and they might have looked like they've come to the right decision.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I wouldn't have blamed the refs had we not won that game though. I wouldn't have sat.
I don't,
there.
I don't think
I
so.
wouldn't have looked back at that
I'd have
decision
blamed
and said,
ourselves. I feel like
Yeah.
again, and this is me being consistent. I think we're so toothless, man. Like even though yesterday's another 3 points, I'm beginning to feel now that Arteta's taken us back to 2 years ago. Remember when we had that spell between January and March where we were winning, but for me personally, we were getting bailed out. It was 1-0, it was 2-1s. There was always a late. Right now, I feel like we're in that space. Don't get me wrong, we're fantastic defensively, but yesterday, like, call a spade, we got bailed out, bro.
I disagree, because it's like I get what you're saying.
Outside of Jesus' chance, Jesus is not a 1-in-1 striker. Outside of Jesus' chance,
I hear you on that. Don't get me wrong. I hear you on that. My only discrepancy with what you said is, bro, they were playing one bastardized 4-5-1.
teams are going to play that, bro. I hear you.
I mean,
but teams are
5-4-1.
going to play that, bro.
was
That's our
horrid.
kryptonite.
Can I say something quickly? Yeah. So for me, it's just this simple. I feel like we've come to this season and more teams are respecting us. Yeah. I think they had like 5, then the guys sat in. It looked like they had 8 at the back, and then they just said,
mad.
"Do you know what? You two just try and save us." Yeah. Do you know
And then
what I mean?
after a while, it wasn't even you two. It was just you.
Yeah.
It was just you. Stay up there.
But for me, so we're now more respected. Yeah.
Yeah. I
What
agree.
do we now do going forward? Because it's hard. I think it's kind of deep when you lot are comparing us to last season, where a lot of people last season might not have even had us in the top 4. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we went and done a title charge.
Yeah,
So a lot of clubs, especially in the first half of the season when we were sitting top for a majority of the season, teams were coming to play us.
Yeah.
That's why we're hitting bare teams with that transition. That's
agree.
not happening this season. So let's just get that out for number one. However, where I am with you is this is where now I need some players that can do something different, like the drop of the shoulder stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I felt Declan Rice was fantastic yesterday, by the way. That guy was, he was fantastic. However,
I don't understand how he's an Arsenal player, bro. He's ridiculous.
However,
man.
for me, I'm not trying to draw out Trossard because I've done Havertz prop.
Yeah.
But that's where I'm like, if you're gonna say, Havertz is not doing what you need to do, I needed Trossard to do something in that. This hole when it goes here,
And this is where
and
I'm
here,
and this is where I'm gonna be consistent with you. Yeah, you guys know my thoughts on Jorginho. One of my big things when we play teams like Brentford, Jorginho has to play. Why? Because Jorginho wants that ball to his feet and he's looking at a picture and trying to build a picture. My issue with the likes of a Havertz or Trossard or sometimes ESR, when they play in that position, and this is why I got frustrated at Odegaard yesterday, like both are 8s, they don't want the ball. Like they're waiting for Declan Rice to pick up the ball and make something.
This time, he played.
It frustrates me, bro. Both of them do this thing. Where
Before
it's
we
like,
go to agenda, yeah. So
Not agenda though.
yeah.
Right now, it's not like give me an 8. I keep saying it. Jude Bellingham is the player that find me. I don't care what country. Find me a Jude Bellingham.
Do you know what's mad? I was gonna say a player, but it weren't gonna be Jude. But to be fair, Jude's gone, so maybe that's why I'm not doing that. Yeah. So I always screamed. I don't think Havertz is the problem. I think that the end result shows that he offers something different from midfield, late runs, third, blah blah. Yeah. However, I've always said, you know what? I can meet you guys in the middle slightly and realize we're lacking something in midfield. And now for me, as soon as you took Partey from the midfield, for me, Partey, it was also, and this is something people don't. It's like you lot are allergic to admit this. Yeah. he had that drop on the shoulder and took men
out
of the game.
Yeah.
That's what created the space that Odegaard used to
And he
receive the
could
ball.
carry
Boom,
it.
boom,
Not only
bang.
did he drop his shoulder, he would carry it.
Boom.
And then be the quarterback, find the pass.
I'm not trying to say
something.
Arsenal's a Man City, but I see Man City and Bernardo Silva will do something magical.
Thank you very much.
And then
Kevin De
into
Bruyne
a
will do the
decent-
same thing.
So
Yeah, I'm with you.
for me, there's a gentleman, Goff is gonna like this because that's his new team as well, There's a gentleman that plays for a team called Bayern Leverkusen,
Okay,
cool.
I know where this is going.
And he was the one that came in, after Havertz left and all of that, To be fair, I think they played with each other for a bit.
For-
but
just for a bit, yeah.
I love Florian
Florian
Wirtz,
Wirtz,
and
same,
I think he will
same.
offer so much
Give him
to our
credit as well,
midfield.
Same.
He had an ACL last year, and he came.
He had
back a
2
better player.
ACLs, you know.
Yeah.
He had one earlier,
But
yeah.
this time he's come back a better.
He's come back a better player, yeah.
It's hard to.
I was worried after
They
the
just
first one. I was
offer
worried.
something different,
Yeah.
so you're drawing people out. Spaces are getting created,
Yeah.
and then one more signing, guys. I think it's time. Whether you didn't agree in the beginning, you got to agree
Striker.
now. Oh yeah, to be fair, strike as well. But I think a natural winger's got to be. I'm not gonna lie. That what's his name? What's that left wing back's name? Gozens or what?
Oh, Van Guard, whatever his name is. I know you're talking
For
about.
Brentford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What position? What position?
He was a
wing
left
back.
wing
Oh,
back.
Sam Goodus.
Good. He had Martinelli on lock and key.
What about wing
It was
back?
just too
He's
frustrating.
not really a wing back. He plays midfield sometimes.
For me,
Guy's a makeshift.
I'll be real, like obviously yesterday's game I was very frustrated. I was
Very.
more so frustrated, not even with the personnel, but the pace we were playing at. I feel
Yeah.
like the only way to really break down one of them, look, you have to move the ball quick and there has to be a lot of movements. Like what I didn't like is how static everything was. Like players are getting the ball and I get it, you feel like my man had a good game against Martinelli because everything that was happening was at walking pace. It's all in front of them. They've got a back 8, back 9 at times, and everything is happening in front of it. There's no movement. There's no one trying to. Do you get what I mean? We're just working it from
there's
side
no
to side.
because the guys know who's in midfield. Like if you also watch the game back when it started, Jesus was left, right. He was waiting for the ball to go in behind, but no one has in that midfield anyway had the ability to do it, and that's what I found
And
frustrating.
Sonny,
man.
when we tried to switch up the tempo, this is where again I have to give Brentford credit. Do you know how many interceptions that is it Onyeka?
Onyeka, yeah.
Do you know how many interceptions that guy done solely when we tried to move it quick, but boom,
But
intercepted.
I don't think there was for me there wasn't like again like I think looking at personnel for me in some cases it's cool, but in other cases to me it's a bit lazy, innit? Like I think with the personnel we had on the pitch, we should have performed better. There's
Yeah, I
no
agree,
two ways
I
about
agree.
it. You understand what I mean? And the reasons why we didn't: one, we were slow on the ball. And 2, there wasn't enough quality on the ball. I don't think we were
Agree.
taking enough care
Agree.
on the ball. And then 3, for me, I just think when you go to places like Brentford, you have to anticipate the fact that they're really going to be up for this. Beating Arsenal is like, do you know what I mean? It's
highlight of their
one of the highlights of their season. Not just Arsenal beating City, Liverpool.
Yeah.
When getting a win against a big team, like it's a big thing for them, innit? So they're up for it. So their midfield, Onyeka, Norgard, Janelt, but I think he was playing wing back.
Wing back, yeah.
Yeah, like them 3 they were, do you know what I mean? Like they were just trying to win everything and they performed well and they done well to stifle us, I'll be real. But one thing I will say to give us a bit of credit, I don't know what happens at the 80th minute. It's like this weird little switch goes off.
Urgency
When it
is-
hits 80 minutes, if Arsenal's not winning the game,
It's the-
bro, the way
why
we
can't we
start
play like that
playing,
from-
it's like, if you lot could do this whole time,
I'm not gonna
why
lie.
haven't you been doing
I'm not
this?
gonna lie.
Frustrating.
I don't think it's coincidental. I actually think Arsenal, the 80th. Okay, so I honestly think this is how not your guys as manager. I think this is how Arteta thinks. Yeah, I think last season he blames us losing the title to our defense. Yeah, or the way we approach games.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we do the whole transition thing. It's fine margins, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could get caught doing
Yeah.
what you're trying to do to score.
Yeah.
Boom. So this season he's gone control. Which hence the reason we're like thinking boring Arsenal.
Yeah.
Control. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Then do you know what the thing about the 80th minute is?
He lets the handbrake off.
No. Do you know why? Because Brentford think, wait, could we win this? So that's what it's coinciding.
Yeah.
Brentford
I
are now
wanna-
like, wait, hold on. It's 10 minutes left. We could win this.
I want to
So
hear
they're
you.
going-
I want to hear you, but why is it always when we're losing or drawing?
No,
No,
because
but yesterday was a
if we're
draw.
if we're winning the game,
Yeah.
if we're winning the game, more time the other team's just gonna try and just play, just get the game done. But obviously, and in that instance, it's 0-0. Brentford made they brought on Kean Lewis Potter.
Yeah.
Like they made a couple attacking
Yeah.
attacking
I
subs.
hear what you're saying, but
so
that high risk high reward that you're just talking about is just as risky as playing quick transition,
Like,
because you can't. I do not want my manager to put and pin his hopes on winning the game in the last 10 minutes of a game. That's
but
madness.
I think for me, yeah, we've got to find a bit more balance in. I feel like we want more control this season, but I think we've gone too far the other way with it. I think, let's say, for me, I think that to beat a low block team is very easy. You try and get an early goal. Like, I don't know if you lot watched the game today.
that's what it is,
Garnacho scored within the first 5 minutes.
Game
All of a
over.
sudden, Everton have no choice but
to
to
try
come
out.
out and play.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Sit back in 2 banks of 4 when you're 1-0 down? What's the point in that? You come out and play, and then there's so many gaps and so many spaces on the transition. With that being said, Everton should have won the game.
They should,
But,
some of the misses.
You know, I want to talk about one player though.
Go on.
From the Arsenal game. I was waiting for someone to mention it. No one wants to mention him. Zinchenko, bro.
You had a good game.
Fairs.
I think because, and the reason I was talking about him is because, yeah, to me, Zinchenko, I'm not calling him a scapegoat. I don't think he's reached the levels for him to be a scapegoat yet. Yeah. But it's like, I feel like he's the type of players, when he has a bad game, he's noticeable. You can see he's having a bad game.
Yeah.
But then when he's having a good game, you can see it, but we just seem to just brush it.
Nearly had another howler though.
Yeah, one
No,
minute he had
but-
another highlight, and
but
two.
he
The reason
cleared
why I
up his
can't
own
prop
thing.
He
him.
made up for it though.
Yeah, but the
yeah,
thing
he
is, the
did,
reason
he
why I
did.
can't prop him for these games is because we said in 2 episodes ago that Zinchenko versus low blocks is cash money. I want to see you play against the big teams, and you have that performance they did yesterday.
However, because
Actually,
I was
I'm
one of the most vocal people about him. I think his defensive performance against Brian and Mbeumo was very, very,
That guy is
very
so hit and
One of the
miss.
most
good.
informed players
Like,
in the league.
He's so hit and miss. though.
I hear it, but at the same time, it's like if he had cooked my
Yeah,
man,
yeah, I hear
we'll
you.
be having a whole
Yeah, no,
different
I hear you.
conversation. So for me,
I
I
hear you.
got to give credit where it's
Yeah.
due. Like defensively, I think the last 2 games I've seen Zinni defensively, he's
Yeah, I can
been
give you
on
that.
Yeah.
point. And I got to give him his flowers because clearly he saw that, all right, cool, my man's playing Tomiyasu because he feels like I can't defend, and he's locked in.
Yeah.
Now it feels like he's actually concentrating on the defensive side of his game. I know what he gives us going forward. I know what he gives us in the midfield in terms of his passing and this, that, and the other. But defensively, that's where I always had the biggest question mark when it comes to Zinchenko. And if he can lock in and actually be focused and not be losing his runner and this, that, yeah, cool, fair enough. He made that error. But he was so locked in, bro. He's tracked the whole play to the other side of the pitch.
Yeah.
Because look where he made. Look where he made the clearance from.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
on the other side of the pitch.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
should
So
not do that.
it's like at the end of the day, if someone makes a mistake, at least you clean up your own mess.
Facts,
You understand what I'm
facts.
saying? So I got to give him credit for that.
I wanted to bring it back to what we were saying earlier because I don't know if it's because it's Brentford, we're not noticing this, but for me, I honestly, like I said, I think Arteta's doing what I've seen him do in a lot of games this season, and he watched the manager blink first. So think of how long I was sitting there like, bro, why is he not making no changes? Especially with the Havertz one, yeah. When my man done whatever he done, and then I think that's when he was like, all right, boom,
Yeah.
I know how to counter this.
Yeah.
And I'm it's happening in too many games. I remember it happened in City
Subs
as well.
is different from what you're saying about the last 10 minutes. Subs, I agree with you. I think he's playing chess.
But how
He's like-
many games has he won through the chess of
But-
subs?
No,
But
but yeah, no.
however-
What I'm saying is, I can agree with you.
Yeah.
Subs is fine. What I'm talking about is the intensity in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That is too risky, bro. We're going for. We're not trying to get top 4 right now. We're trying to challenge for a title.
Yeah.
You pinning your hopes in the last 10 minutes of a game is madness. Because if we didn't get that winner yesterday, which was highly likely, we don't turn around and be like, oh yeah, it's fantastic tactics that you wait till the last 10 minutes.
But you see my thing, yeah, with what you just said about Arteta, I do think he's playing chess. But at the same time, it's a double-edged sword because I think he's playing chess, but in playing chess, you're often leaving it way too late to make certain, like for me, certain changes he should have been made. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, I'll give him credit because obviously if you make a substitution, the
it
guy
works.
that you bring on
Yeah.
scores the winner, it's like, yeah, well done, great decision to make the sub. But it's like, for me, we could have done that 10 minutes earlier and we might have won the game 2-0. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, as far as I'm concerned, that
I
change,
definitely see the angle, but I think it's
the
way
only
too
thing I
risky
give him
to-
credit for actually is who he took off. Because I thought he would have done the obvious and took off Trossard for Martinelli. I mean, not for Martinelli, took off Trossard for Havertz.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But the fact he took off Martinelli and said, Trossard, you carry on doing what you're doing in the pockets. I'm going to push Zinni up a little bit higher. We're going to keep trying these little half-space crosses and see if we can get some money from it. And it worked.
That was a masterclass sub, but I can't ignore the howler that he done putting Nketiah on the pitch.
That's what I was gonna say. Because even
Oh,
Nketiah's
there was a
chance
counter,
was
No,
free man.
no,
He
no.
shot, right?
You
couldn't
see that,
believe it.
yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not putting that as an Nketiah chance. That lack of ball IQ, that moment of madness that Nketiah had, because to me, that's not a chance. If you want to create a chance, you play it to Odegaard, you play it to Saka.
Yeah.
That's the chance. If I was on the pitch and someone done that,
Even Trossard made a good run.
bro,
free
he
options.
had
It was
no-
4 versus 2.
yeah, and you done that. And for me, my biggest thing, my biggest thing, and is that as much as I feel like Eddie will go somewhere and have a good career, you see when you're playing at a club like Arsenal, decision making at the highest level is one of the most important
But how
facets
did that
of the
chance
game.
come about?
I don't remember. I lost my head.
It came from a Brentford attack.
Yeah, we
And
called
then
them on
we scored.
transition.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
But then,
all of those
bro,
chances,
even the still image, it's like, how do you see all of them runners around you and think, oh yeah, let me shoot? And it was a tame effort.
Shit shot.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing.
If you're not gonna pass there, you have to bag. Like you have no
he
choice
had to pass.
but if you're not gonna pass, you have no choice but to
Bro,
bag.
like, given the game state, I'm sorry, there's no shot.
84th
Yeah.
minute.
Given
And even the shot, I think
That's
it
what
was
I'm
the,
saying.
the shot just,
that got me. That's
Did you
what
see
got
Saka?
me. Yeah,
bro,
fuming.
They were like, bro, what? Did you
Fuming.
see Odegaard? Odegaard was like, bro, them
I
man
don't
were
hear about
thinking, bro.
Odegaard now. He shouldn't be asking for any ball, man. There was one.
No, but
there was one that put some
Odegaard's
point
cash
and he
money
tried to
from
do a Giroud. And what are you doing, bro?
And
No,
he's-
I think he was trying to help that one. I'll be
man,
honest. I don't think he was trying to
Tomiyasu.
score. I think he was trying to help it.
Whatever he was doing was howlers,
Well, if he
man.
left it, Tomiyasu would have been there for a tap.
But Brentford just knew what we're doing. If you saw that half space, they had like 2-3 man
Yeah.
in that half space every time. They blocked off that cross.
And the moment
every
it
time.
went to the wide, they'll leave the half space and then go and
Yeah.
support the
Yeah.
bro. It
It was
was
cold.
Thomas
so-
Frank, man.
Thomas Frank. Big up,
Top
people.
manager, bro.
Jesus could have had a
said,
sniff.
Yeah.
with
Didn't have
all
a
of that
sniff.
being
All that
said,
being
He
said,
did have a
yeah.
sniff. And he
get the
headed it straight in
ball.
the keeper's hand.
to the guy with the clutch gene, and he makes something. Remember, we had this conversation.
Best in the world.
You get the ball to the right. Like I would listen. I'm
It's
gonna look
not
at the camera when I'm saying
coincidental
this. Yeah,
anymore. It's not.
I'm gonna look at the camera when I'm saying this.
It's not.
I don't care if Bukayo Saka's having a 2 out of 10 game. That guy guarantees you a moment of absolute quality.
Yeah.
And whether it's a shot, whether it's a cross, like bro, he guarantees it game after game after game, bro.
I said it.
Like
well,
it's not.
I said it
accidental.
last episode, yeah. Just leave him alone.
Yeah, just
leave him alone.
just- you know what I
why,
mean?
why am I saying that? Yeah, because like even ESPN or someone tweeted out his stats today, and I retweeted saying, yeah, this is just impact. Like, if this guy was in another league and we never had the benefit of watching him week
Yeah.
in,
We'll
week
be saying,
out,
bring this guy to my
we'll be
club.
saying, bring him to our club. We'll be saying world class.
Well,
We'll
not
be
just another
saying
league,
Ballon
bro. If
d'Or.
he
We'll be
plays for
saying-
another Premier League
Yeah,
team.
No.
Facts.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Facts.
Because it's
Because
only the
United-
Arsenal. Because only the
Chelsea,
Arsenal
yeah.
fan base that have
Yeah.
this thing of
Weirdos.
I need this. I'm sorry. It's got to a point now whereby just leave him alone.
15 contributions in 18 games.
Come on, man.
Oh, damn.
6 goals, 9 assists.
Check his Premier League. I
If
swear,
Salah was doing that right now,
9 assists.
how much
Yeah,
Premier
bro.
League games does he have? I think like what 13.
13,
And
yeah.
he's got what 9 in them.
Yeah.
He only hasn't contributed in 4 games in the whole Premier League. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's healthy still.
You can't talk about
And do you know what's mad about
There's
that?
only 3 games he hasn't contributed. One of them he didn't play.
Oh, that's
Wow.
Do you get what I mean?
So it's
and the
9-11.
Palace game, he gave Odegaard the penalty.
Yeah.
So it could have been,
Yeah,
just,
true,
you know what I mean?
true,
It could have
true,
just been
true.
2, but he gave Odegaard the penalty. You get what I mean?
But do you know what's mad? Yeah, for me, even though I don't feel Martinelli was great at all against Brentford, and I felt like Saka, I don't know, I just wanted more. There was a lot of good quality balls in that box that no one's seen. That I think Martinelli done an in-swinger, and then
Fam, he
even
was
Arteta was
fuming.
like, "Bro,
They were
Yeah,
fuming.
what's going on, cuz?"
Yeah.
So
They were absolutely fuming. But that's what I mean about being static.
Jesus not scoring.
and that's why Jay, for me, I'm sure you lot saw my tweets and that. That's why I'm like, yeah, I think it's time we
told you
accept.
guys.
Yeah, we've moved past from this whole. Are we gonna get top 4? Are we gonna get? No, I don't even think we've moved past from false 9.
Okay.
I think there's games we're gonna play where the team literally
It's
like we
fluid.
think we're better than you, so it's
Yeah.
going to be a fluid game.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
someone like Jesus is important for those games. But games where they're just coming to stink out the joint and like, bro, we're not doing nothing.
Yeah.
We're just going to make sure you don't score. I need someone physical,
Yeah.
someone that wants those balls in the box.
Yeah.
Because for me, Dominic Calvert-Lewin was shit today. Yeah. However,
yeah,
Lindelof
yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
he was all over the shop. You couldn't
Yeah.
stop him.
I think the word they're looking for is presence.
Yeah.
Because
Presence,
Jesus,
Yeah.
like you say, fantastic player, but his presence just wasn't felt.
Yeah.
But someone, in my opinion, like an Osimhen, you're going to feel this. Even if he's just occupying that centre back
Yeah.
and giving
Yeah.
that centre back a
100%.
long day.
And guess what
100%.
occupying the centre back means? You've taken someone out of the
Someone out of
game
the
space.
100%.
Not
Exactly.
just
Yeah.
Osimhen, someone like Ivan Toney,
Yep.
someone like a Tammy Abraham.
Yep.
Someone like a Vlahovic.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
No,
So,
no,
yeah,
no,
that's
no,
it.
no, no.
What, these
No,
are
he's right, though.
these are
He's right.
profiles.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I'm
not
talking
But this is what I'm saying. Like when we talk about profiles, and I've said it bare times, yeah. The profile, I don't know what profile you would consider Eddie, but physically, it's not much
Yeah.
different to Jesus.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
You understand
no.
what I'm saying? So for me, it's like you need another physical. Like I remember
What's that
games.
guy
Yeah,
that you like from final? Is it Jimenez?
Jimenez.
Yeah,
Do
that's
you get what I
another
mean?
one.
Do you
Like,
know
that's
what,
another.
Eddie, yeah?
Even
You know-
Boniface.
Boniface,
bro.
yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Sesko, I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
like all
Sesko.
of these. Yeah.
Do
You know
what I
what,
mean?
Eddie, I'll group him into the strikers of like a Johan Wissa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ain't got
yeah.
the technical ability,
Yeah.
they're just chaos. When there's
Yeah.
chaos
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
they'll just be nipping.
And an outlet, they will always go.
Yeah,
He
just
works
running
hard.
behind.
Yeah.
Work hard, press.
Like
That's
I'm
what
not
Eddie-
here.
And
to,
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah,
I'm not.
it
Ma-
is.
I'm
It's
not
not
mad at
this.
that.
I'm not
mad
here
at
to.
that.
I'm not here
player.
to disrespect no Eddie, but I'm just saying like for Arsenal, the little things matter. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like when
They do matter.
Yeah.
Moments
Like,
of brilliance. and
Even
Yeah.
at Ollie Watkins, bro.
Even
Like,
Ollie Watkins.
Even at Ollie Watkins, bro.
He's turning my head, man.
I'm not gonna lie
might
to you.
need to
That
change my opinion on Ollie
even
Watkins.
his performance today, bro. Like this, he's a menace.
menace, yeah.
He's
Menace.
just bro.
Emery
his
improved
work
him,
rate is
man.
top tier.
Yeah.
Emery, I think Emery.
And physically, he puts himself about aerially. He's good in the air. And one thing I like, you see, in certain games, you need someone to run the channels, bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Just move people about. Take a centre back over there. There's space there, and like, bro. That I just think we're just a bit too static, and it's easy. I feel like it's easy to mark some
Another
of our
Brentford
players out of the
striker
game.
still.
Yeah.
Another Brentford striker. still.
Who's another Brentford striker?
Ollie Watkins.
Ollie Watkins came from
Oh
Brentford.
yeah. But he didn't do what a certain Brentford striker done, innit?
I hear it,
I'm
man.
saying.
I hear it.
Part of the biggest ball job in playoff history, but we move.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, now look, he's top 4.
Who?
Ollie Watkins.
Ollie
He
Watkins,
ain't finishing top 4.
And the way he took
Bro.
his goal today was fantastic. That first
He's
touch.
not finishing top 4. Man.
Boy. I mean, but you lot
bro.
better
Watkins
hope,
is
man.
opening my eyes, man.
No, he's
Wow.
slightly, I like him.
I'm glad you lot are here as well.
Mm.
Especially Guapa and Sonny. Because I remember when the transfer window closed, we had a lot of dialogue in regards to Raya and Ramsdale. How did you lot
Oh,
feel about
fantastic player.
Ramsdale's performance against Brentford?
Um,
Because for me, it looked like he had a bet on Brentford winning the game.
I'll be
Some of the
honest,
stuff
yeah.
I saw, it just didn't actually even make sense.
I'll be honest, yeah. I've come on this very podcast. I'm sure I was sat in this very room, and I've defended and I've backed Ramsdale. I've supported him, but it gets to a point where it's like, I just think I've realized psychologically he doesn't have what it takes to play at the highest level. And when I say at the highest level, I'm not talking about playing the Premier League. Of course, he can play in the Premier League, but to play for a club like Arsenal, what comes with it, the pressure, like. If you're like, you saw that performance yesterday, even the most basic thing, that there was a point in time, yeah, I'm not even talking about the first issue with the pass, because I saw Alisson do something like that over the weekend. It happens to the best goalkeepers, but it's the throw.
It's the throw.
It's
I was
the
gonna say,
throw.
the throw was mad.
It's like, bro, he's rattled.
The
And then you
throw
got the
was mad.
Brentford fans saying, oh, you're just a shit David Raya. That, bro, it's like, I get it, man, that you're rattled, but bro, like,
Sad, man.
I just feel like whether it's January or in the summer, give me whatever value I can get for him. Let him go somewhere and get a smile back or whatever the hell it is.
And
that
do
he
you know
wants
what
to
I
do.
know? We've got a situation here, yeah. I don't even mean to laugh. But I'm sure I heard an interview where someone said, I think he got better when he was in front of the Brentford fans because he could give it back. What is
Yeah.
this?
And do you know what's mad
What,
though?
no, what is this?
Do you know what's mad? At the end of the game, yeah. Did you see his facial expression at the end of the
Yeah.
game? He was thinking like, bro, I stunk today. You know when you
Cuz.
know you've got away with a stinker.
It's crazy
Shout out
stuff.
Declan Rice though,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
Rice's anticipation for that was
Yeah,
mad.
that was cold. That was cold.
But see, with the
Bro.
with the goalkeepers, for me, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? Because
Is it still tough though?
It's not.
It's still
It's
tough.
not.
It's
It's
still
not.
tough, man.
It's
So,
not.
you know what? I like Ramsdale, but it's time and he's rubbed out.
Bro.
Yeah.
Ryan's also rubbed out as well, bro.
Bro, you saw
Because
how they
I
were
feel
hugging him
like-
at the end of the
bro,
game. They knew that
time's
was
done.
howlers.
No, I'm saying you do that until it's a shit game, but I'm just saying because it's Aaron
mean,
Ramsdale
he was nearly
and he's
crying.
like-
Gopper, let's call a spade a spade.
He was shit.
We are able to laugh about this because
we
Declan
won the
Rice
game.
saved
Yeah.
his ass.
Yeah, fact.
If that went in and
Fact.
they
You know,
slow
we losing it.
the hell out of that, yeah. We
No,
wouldn't
but-
be
I
smiling
can say
right
the
now,
same
bro.
thing. Though I can say we're all here
Nah,
having a good
Gopper,
old jolly
Gopper,
up when we beat
Gopper.
Man City
Do you know what it
because
is, yeah?
Julian Alvarez.
There's certain hills. There's certain hills.
like me saying that.
I won't even. There's certain hills I won't even stand on anymore, let alone die on.
I can be
Eddie
ashamed, bro. I can be
Nketiah
ashamed.
and Aaron Ramsdale. I'm so sorry, lads, but you're on your
I'm
own.
not having that.
No,
You're on
but
your
wait,
own.
no, but Guapa,
you
can
can't. Yo, listen, no, don't group Ramsdale and Eddie Nketiah together.
Okay,
Because
that was
Eddie
harsh.
Nketiah, you
Why?
died on the. With a hill, you have to climb the hill. Eddie Nketiah was a speed bump, bro. You just died. Ramsdale climbed the hill. He was there for
No,
a bit.
but do you know what it is
and
with
then they
Ramsdale,
climbed.
yeah? Let's be honest, Guapa. If you're saying what you're saying about David Raya next season, Allah, you're going to have a meltdown.
Yeah.
We can't still be talking about my man needing the other crowd to make him feel like he needs to get his head. And this is something he confirmed. I listened to an interview where he confirmed this, cuz.
Do you know
He
what-
says he gets bored. Sometimes he needs someone to give him a little so he can give him something. What are we
Do you know,
doing?
do you know what it is, yeah? Like, for me, I like players that you get your chain snatched, you have a reaction. Early on in
Yeah,
the season,
yes.
whether it was through injury, illness, or the manager wasn't really feeling him too much, Gabriel was not in the team.
Yes.
Every single performance Gabriel put in, once he got back in that team, showed the manager,
Undroppable.
you are a joke, man. I dare you to drop me again.
Yeah.
Your defense will never look the same without me in it, bro.
Facts.
You understand? How many times have we seen Ben White and Tomiyasu duking it out? Like,
Yeah.
cool, you play good, I'm gonna try to play better.
not duking
You play,
it out,
and same with like.
There's always one winner, bro.
Listen, whether it's Tommy, whether it's
So why
Ben
didn't he play
White,
yesterday?
whether it's Zinni.
No, okay, he had, do you not see the report? But he had a little.
Listen, you lot get my point, innit? Like man seen players get
No,
dropped
it's not.
and they've put in performances to show why, bro, I should have never been dropped. You understand what I'm saying? With Ramsdale, it's like he's got dropped and it's like he's had
happy
like a
with it.
mental breakdown.
I think
No, do you get what I
I
mean?
saw yesterday was a performance from a number 2. That's what I saw yesterday.
Nah,
fair
man,
enough.
that's
Yeah.
a performance from like a Wolves goalkeeper.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's a number 2 quality.
no,
Like,
for me,
that's a number 2, innit?
That's a number 2. Like,
Not for my
the guys are number 2. If we sell him, we sell him. I don't know who we bring in, but in my opinion, like helps with the English quota. Keep him. He's an English England
Do you
international.
not remember when Man City had what's his name, Caballero?
Yeah,
This-
I'm telling you, number 2s are stinky. Like it's fine.
Chelsea. I don't know how you were at Chelsea.
No, do you know what it is, yeah?
Say what the champs did at
with
Chelsea.
all honesty, I just don't think Ramsdale can be a number 2. That's his issue. That's
doesn't
what it
want
is.
to be.
I think the more you bench him, the worse it's going to get. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's someone that needs games. Like,
No,
he needs,
but it's because we've allowed him that. Well, not we've allowed him that since he's been in the Prem, he's always been a number 1.
yeah.
So for him to now get his head around being a number 2, I think
It's not-
psychologically, like,
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he can be a number. He
Yeah.
has to play. He has to. So even if he has a howler game, like the next game, he can make up for it and he'll do the mad thing.
But
and
do
all
you
of
think
that.
he gets another game to, like, for example, we got a Champions League game coming up.
And I
on
don't
Wednesday.
think he's playing against them.
He'll play
Neither do
the
I.
6th
So,
game.
so
He'll
that's
play the
why
last one.
I think this is where I'm agreeing now. With
I don't believe so. Did you see Arteta after the game? He didn't even want to say the guy's name, bro.
Bro, did you see
He
when they
was
asked him about?
fuming.
He was
they were
fuming.
like,
Still,
yeah.
He was
When someone asked him,
fuming.
do you think
Yeah.
he calls this? I was like, I'm happy with today's performance.
Yeah.
Bro, he didn't even respond to the bro.
Yeah. Bro, they asked him about Havertz first. He was smiling.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And the second they mentioned
said
Ramsdale,
his face just switched up. I was like, yeah. Do you know what?
That guy can't hide his emotions.
Bro,
He was
can't.
fuming.
I think it's just come to a thing where make a decision now. It's not. It's. I
No,
think.
but his decision's been
Bro,
made.
the
though.
decision's
yeah,
been made.
yeah,
He-
but we're
he
making
even said-
Ramsdale look worse.
No, but
I'm
in
telling
the
you,
pre
we won't get our money
match,
back.
in the pre match.
Oh, you mean in terms of selling him? Making a
Yeah,
decision?
we won't get our money.
In the
You
pre
can't
match,
make a decision
he
ASAP.
Arteta basically said like, right, like, you've got to show me why I'm wrong. If you feel like I'm wrong for me going with Raya, like, as
That's
Aaron
harsh on
Ramsdale, you've got to
Ramsdale
show.
though, man.
No, but
That's harsh.
in the
Because
two games,
I think he's one of those he needs games.
no, but
so
bro,
just
in
sell
the,
him.
in the
Everyone
game-
needs
the
games, though.
In
No,
the games that
okay.
he's played,
Yeah.
in the games that he's played since he's been dropped, he's been shocking. West Ham, one of the worst goals. Like, that reminded me of Ronison versus Man City.
Yeah.
Remember?
Which
That-
one? The third one.
in the cup when Mahrez
What,
took the free
West
kick
Ham?
and it went through his hands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking
Man
about.
City.
I'm talking
No,
about
which
Ramsdale,
game you
which
talking about
goal?
Ramsdale?
The West Ham game.
Yeah, West Ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
The one that went straight through him, bro. What the heck?
Give context, you know what I'm saying? Come off the players.
Allow it. Because
deflection.
even for the first goal,
It's a deflection.
Even for
You
the
are
first goal,
shameless.
I don't like
deflection.
why is my goalkeeper getting bullied from corners and it happens bare.
Oh no, come on. That one, if there was VAR, that goal's been chalked
No,
off.
that was a foul, but
Are we
still
still saying
you gotta be
this?
stronger.
100%.
It was a
You gotta be
foul.
strong. It was a foul, but
It
you
was a
gotta
foul,
be
but
stronger.
literally shirt goes
You
So
off.
why
gotta be
didn't we
stronger.
have this energy for Leno when the guy was holding his hands?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I
fair.
did.
When he wrapped it like that.
That's the
Yeah.
filler, innit? Douglas Luiz.
Yeah, bro.
That was too funny.
They might ask if it was Brentford.
Brentford.
Oh my days.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it was
the
Brentford.
still again.
Aston Villa was
But yeah,
Listen,
for me,
Aaron, you're my guy, man.
For me, you
Ramsdale's
can't.
my guy, man,
people
but
can't go.
still.
Oh, he's got. I don't want to say what people think he's got. Yeah, but clearly it's like he's one of those guys. He needs to keep. He needs to be at it. And I just feel like someone like that making him a number 2, I don't think will bang.
I just think, look, Ramsdale's my guy, but I'm an Arsenal fan first, innit?
Yeah,
Just go
yeah.
somewhere else, be happy, let us get a good
yeah.
value for you, and we just cut ties.
Yeah,
I can
facts.
still rock with you when you're playing for these
Yeah.
other teams or whatever. Because
That's like Eddie. I want you to. I
Yeah,
want you
like-
to go somewhere and do
Yeah.
great, bro.
That's
Yeah.
literally they're
Yeah.
both in that boat for me, and so is Fabio Vieira. But that's a conversation for another day. It's like, bro, just go somewhere else. I can support you from over there, but it's like over here. I just
Can't lie,
don't
I'm
think.
disappointed in
I
Fabio
just
Vieira,
don't.
bro.
I just don't think you're gonna cut it.
I like him, but if he goes Portugal,
I'm not understanding though why managers get experienced goalkeepers to be a number 2. You
Of
almost
course,
need someone that's
yeah.
got a head on their shoulders.
Yeah, bro,
They've been
that-
sat down for a minute, but still come do a proper
Yeah,
performance. And
yeah.
you know what I'm
And
saying?
on top of that, they can add something around the dressing
Yeah,
room. They can
yeah.
coach the number one. And the thing about number 2s, yeah, the experienced ones is like, bro, I've played. Like I've
Yeah.
kicked
I've-
ball.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm
I've had
at
my
this-
time.
Yeah, I've had my time. So now I'm just here
This
to
is
play
my
a role.
retirement check. So
It's like having Jorginho in the squad. Jorginho knows I'm not here to play every week,
And
bro.
Arteta spoke about him.
Yeah.
Still, post-match.
And
he said before he even said Jorginho's name, it was like, he just went to him, George, and
Yeah,
took off
yeah.
his stuff.
Because he
Like,
knows.
Yeah, let me
what-
go. Like, yeah.
How long did he say?
I
3
love that,
minutes?
bro.
Yeah, so 3 minutes. Yeah, that's me.
Arteta
That's me.
was
Good
gassed.
little
He said,
runner.
that is
Yeah.
the attitude that I want.
Yeah,
I love
bro,
that,
100.
Yeah,
man.
man, I was
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
Like,
Man said, what? Me?
Yeah, cool.
What we saying? Play ratings.
yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
No. What, are we doing player ratings?
Yeah.
I think we should just do the rankings still.
Nah, let's do ratings. I think
do
it was a good
ratings
game.
first. Let's do ratings and then- yeah.
Finish on rankings.
Who's go for Ramsdale?
5.
Wait, hold on. Sorry.
You got a
Before
clean
we
sheet.
carry on with the player ratings,
Gotta be
are we
fair.
not gonna talk about the match right now?
Bro, I said to you before we started, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be humble. Let's go.
No, but we can't win a
Oh,
game.
it's
No,
gonna be
wait.
a player rating thing, innit?
We can't win a game and not talk about the match winner. We spoke about everything other than the match winner. The 6'4" run darter attacking the space, headering with his eyes open, and putting the ball in the back of the net.
You forgot other tags.
Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
I'm screenshotting
Yeah, you're finished. I'm using that.
Listen, I'm not
You
buying.
forgot other stuff, bro. You forgot
Dual winner.
dual winner.
Dual winner.
Pressure. He's a
Press
pressure.
resistant.
Press resistant.
Press resistant.
No, pressures.
No, press resistant as well. Add it to your list.
Yeah.
I'll say it. One of you say it. I'm gonna say it.
Big moments player, bro. This is what big
Clutch.
moments players do.
Saying,
Huh? Clutch, yeah?
Space
Yeah,
opener. He opens up space.
Make sure this one is clipped. I want this under the timeline.
Listen,
He said clutch.
Yeah,
Yes,
in
clutch,
big
yeah.
games.
No, we didn't say
better
big games.
fast.
Leave the big games out.
No, the big games is there. Clutch in big games. Yeah, you clip it and I clip it. Yeah.
Hey, listen, at the end of the day, yeah, I've said this bare times. I don't know how it happens, but we always seem to look better with that guy on the pitch, despite him maybe not always having the best game. When he starts, we tend to play better, even if he don't like look outstanding. When he comes on, he always affects the game. Chelsea, Man City, now Brentford. It's like, bro, like I don't know how he does it.
I don't want to be negative. You're right.
Like
But
we
no,
look better with him on the pitch, bro.
No, I disagree. When he starts games, I don't think we look better with him on the pitch. When he comes off the bench, I think he's fantastic.
If you
off the
think about
bench.
all of our
The
best
reason-
performances this season, he's started. I promise you.
Champions League games. When he's the last, he hasn't played. He didn't start.
What was our
Champions
best
League
performance in the Champions League? It was PSV.
games.
he started?
No, was it
No,
Sevilla?
it weren't, no.
Sevilla.
Sevilla where? Sevilla where?
What do you mean Sevilla? What's
Sevilla
wrong with
where?
Sevilla?
Sevilla at home was better than PSV at home.
Anyways, my point is, I don't think
Hey,
that.
wait, he's no one watching what this guy's doing, bro.
Yeah, he's drinking his drink. My point
He's
is,
modelling, bro.
he's modelling. Let him model. My point is, I don't think
posturing
that.
for
I
the
don't think
camera.
Kai Havertz when he starts is fantastic. However, what I will say is that his impact off the bench is fantastic. My issue is with a lot of people that were propping him this week or today and yesterday is when this guy first came, nobody said we're signing this guy for £65 million to be an impact player. People are telling me that this guy is a run data, 6-foot dual winner, all of this, and he's meant to start games and replace one Granit Xhaka. If people told me from episode 1 of Hoopers and Shooters, this guy is our impact player off the bench, I would have shaken your hand and said, I hate 65 million, but I'm open to that conversation. But people told me that this guy's meant to start and replace Granit Xhaka, and I haven't seen that player. And you guys know we haven't seen that player because even you guys admitted that this guy's been below par this season.
Okay, cool. That's an interesting
I
debate.
don't
But
be negative, yeah.
I don't. I'm trying not to be negative, but
I
they're
feel,
gonna make me.
no, but I feel like there may be some validity to your point. So I'm gonna ask you a question, yeah. So with that same money, would you have gone out and got like a Dominic Szoboszlai?
No.
What?
Okay, cool. Would you have got a Tonali?
No.
Would you have got a Mason Mount?
Maybe. I would have been open to Mason Mount.
I don't know who I would have got with that money.
You'd have got a Mason
I
Mount.
would have changed left.
My preferred
what about-
player with that money would have been a Lucas Paqueta.
Interesting. What about an Alexis McAllister?
No, I didn't have bought Alexis.
Interesting.
Especially not to play 6, no.
Interesting.
Do you know what it is with Kai Havertz though? Coming off the bit, I don't want to be a dickhead, innit? You know what I'm saying? And just try.
My issue is I didn't want like £65 million for a Dick of Origi is not
Divock Origi.
Dick of Origi. It's not money
No,
well
but it is
spent.
though. I just want to say something like with Kai Havertz, yeah. Don't you
Sorry, young man. Just bear with me one. So you would have used that money to go and get Lucas Paqueta.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that?
Oh, brought up GA.
I don't care about GA. I feel like he impacts all phases of play, defensively, the midfield, and final third.
Defense. Jesus. Do you watch West Ham?
Yeah.
Lucas Paqueta is a turnover machine. Everything you lot say about Bruno Fernandes is Lucas Paqueta, but a lower quality version of Bruno Fernandes.
You're being unfair though. Does that not come with the responsibilities he has at West Ham being the sole creator, bro?
You think he's the sole creator at West Ham?
Who else creates?
Bowen, fucking
No, but Bowen's
Kudus,
more-
James
No,
Ward-Prowse.
but him and Kudus have.
Did Jay watch Burnley against West Ham this weekend?
No, I didn't. I didn't watch the
Oh,
game.
it'll enlighten you how Burnley
Well, one
scored their
game.
goal.
What, one? Just one game?
No, I'm just
No,
saying. I'm
he's
just
a
saying.
turnover
Hold on. Wait, are you bringing up one game?
No,
Just confirm to me, are you bringing up one game?
I've been.
I'm just asking you, are you bringing up one
it
game?
is, yeah.
I was just giving up
I've
an
realised-
example.
Okay, so he doesn't bring up one game to
No,
make
not
a
just
point.
one game.
I've
But
realised
he
that.
does lose the ball.
No.
I know he does, but are you trying to say that's why?
No, I was giving up an example.
Example to explain what, sir?
That he did lose the ball and they just conceded in goals. Like, so you said, obvious. Do you know what I think?
I can give examples of Kai Havertz.
No,
That's one game.
No.
Yeah, and he just gave me one game.
Yeah.
I can Olympiacos. I can give you a bad
He
game.
didn't.
hold
You
on, wait, hold on.
don't watch West Ham. This is what my
He
issue
didn't cause
is.
them to concede against Olympiacos.
Wait, hold on.
You didn't watch the
He didn't
game.
cause them to. I watched the game. He didn't cause them to concede.
Wait,
Go on.
hold on.
No, you never.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm listening. Go on.
All I was going to say to you is I actually like Lucas Paqueta myself. However, there are parts in Lucas Paqueta's game that you can look at and go, bro, that's how it is, this is how it is, that's how
I
it is.
agree with you.
Yeah?
But the question that was
wait.
asked to me was why. I said he.
No, I'm about to agree. Because
Okay,
I
cool,
don't
cool.
have an issue with Lucas Paqueta, but me not having an issue with Lucas Paqueta kind of like, that you can't pick holes in my argument because, yes, he might lose the ball sometimes when he wants to do what he's doing, but he works his socks off. He's got a little bit of jink in his game and can do something going forward. For me, Havertz might not have the jink in his game right now. I expect him that to come in all of that, but he works his socks off, good in defensive scenarios, and thingy. I just feel like the issue we've got with Havertz is he was at Chelsea before. Now, let me say something quickly, Jay. Yeah. When Havertz came,
Let me just show you a sign.
Yeah, you can't chat about him defensively, bro.
What's that? Intact as well?
Through balls, yeah, no.
Who, Lucas
Progressive,
Paqueta?
what?
Yeah,
Lucas Paqueta?
Yeah, but he's
You
first
heard
in
my
everything.
take? Did you
I know-
hear-
yeah,
I
My
agree.
issue is like sorry, I'm gonna let you land. You're doing this like based on the role that he's playing at West Ham. Understand that's not the role he'll be playing at Arsenal. So you can show me all of that stuff. It looks nice on a piece of paper, but it means absolutely nothing because that wouldn't be the job that he'll be doing at Arsenal. The job that he'll be doing at Arsenal would be primarily in the final third. And the way that guy turns the ball over so flipping often would lead to transition after transition after transition. And what you guys would do, you would sit here on this podcast or in these spaces and you would have a whole load of complaints about our left eight giving away the ball so damn much. You'll be complaining the same way you're complaining about Havertz, just about different things.
Maybe.
You lot wouldn't be sat here talking about, I'm happy he was trying something, that, and other. Like, you'd just be complaining about different things.
What you said, Lucas Paqueta gave the ball away against Olympiacos, innit?
He did. In the away game.
Because Bogue, you know you're lying. He came off the bench and they're already 2-0 down.
Bro, he I swear down. In the away, I'm telling you.
Reece.
In the away, I promise you.
He came off the bench, he was 2-0 down.
So maybe it didn't get punished, but he definitely done it. 100% he done it. 100% he done it. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I just wanted to say this. Like I said, I came here in a humble thing. I weren't trying to do a mad thing. I just wanted to just give a little quick overview. Kai Havertz obviously came to Arsenal Football Club for 65 mil. A lot of fans clearly were not happy with that signing. They haven't even seen him kick a ball for Arsenal yet, but they lost their minds. His first few games, I agree, Man United, sloppy. I think there was even something against Fulham, sloppy. Spurs, he didn't start that game.
He came off 45 minutes, which was the worst.
We'll let him.
So you think he was worse than Fabio Vieira?
Go on.
Yeah,
individually, bro.
So no, but you just said it was the worst 45 minutes I've seen that game.
As a team, and he contributed to it. What did I say?
So
continue.
Because I've realised when the team is poor, when Havertz is in, he's the reason the team was poor. So if a player you like is in the team and they're shocking for 45 minutes,
Saka was shocking for that 45 minutes.
So why, if I came and I spoke about Saka now, would you have blamed Tottenham on Saka?
I didn't blame Havertz.
So please keep your mouth pinned when I finish this.
I didn't blame you.
No, so you just did. I said Havertz. He was poor against. What game was it? Against Man United, because he let what he done for the goal, and Fulham what he done as well. So that's the examples I gave. For some reason you brought up Tottenham, but anyway, let me continue. Yeah. So when those stuff happened, obviously the fans got onto his back. What happened after that? We saw numerous of games where he was just keeping it simple, passing back,
we did.
Not trying to lose the ball. We felt that was ineffective, despite what he done defensively. Yeah?
As did the manager.
As did the manager.
Thank you.
Yeah. Of recent time, we're now seeing him trying to do turns, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I said to the guys in this podcast, it was in the Emirates though, not in this Highbury room. I feel like his confidence might be changing. I'm not really an advocate of bullying. It happened to me that day. I had 5 people rushing me in the studio. I had to just put my hands up. Yeah. However, there was an interview recently where Kai Havertz admitted that he had to put his ego to the side despite everything he was seeing when he first started. But he loves the fact that some of the fans got behind him, and now he is where he is today. So I just wanted to say to ladies and gentlemen, I think he's confirmed. Hopefully those first few games were confidence related, and now that goal he scored, we're going to see more of Kai Havertz. That's all I want to do. Like these gentlemen here.
So to confirm,
I'm an Arsenal fan, and I just want him to play
that
well.
Nicely. You spun that so nicely.
Arsenal can win games. That's all I wanted to say.
Fairs.
Are we going to the player ratings?
Yeah, let's do that.
Didn't I say I was going to be modest?
No. I can give you some.
Whoever tried to draw me out though. Yeah, cool. All right, Ramsdale, quick.
4 for me.
4? 3?
6 for the clean sheet.
Nothing to do with him, but 4
All right,
for me.
we'll end with 4. Cool. Zinchenko.
8.
8.
7.
7 for me.
7. Yeah, we'll go 7. All right, Tomiyasu.
7 again.
6.
6.
Nothing really happened, didn't it?
I think he was the worst out of the back.
Yeah.
Four.
Yeah, he
But
I can see that makes sense.
That's not.
Defensively, not off or nothing. That's the issue. Defensively,
Yeah,
he's good,
I don't think he was good on the ball. I'll be real.
6. Gabriel.
8 for me. 8.
Yeah. I would have given a 7, but I don't mind the 8. 8. Saliba.
Partners in crime, 8.
8.
Both get 7s for me.
I think Gabriel was 8A yesterday though.
No,
You know, every week I was like, one's the A and B.
Are you sure? I thought Saliba was
Yeah,
fine.
I'd
There was
say-
one mistake that he did do that Gabriel did back him for, but I thought Saliba.
But even in terms of blocks, like usually Saliba's got the interceptor and block guy, but yesterday I feel like Gabriel had the blocks.
Do you know what
on,
it is,
the
yeah?
intercept.
I feel like Saliba performed better, but I don't feel it was better enough to argue it.
Yeah.
You get it?
I hear what you're
So it's
saying.
like if you feel like Gabriel performed
because
better,
they
it's
kept
like
trying to
fair,
run
isn't it?
off Saliba, and he's got this thing where I feel like, oh shit, they're running off it because he looks slow. It's like his first 2 strides.
Someone said that in the analysis this morning that like he's just deceptively fast. Like,
Cause
attackers think they've got
him
Yeah,
until they
yeah.
realised they hadn't. Like,
But
it's
I feel
weird.
like the way he runs, that he'll cut
army
you off.
thing, innit?
Yeah, once he
runs
runs.
like
But again,
yeah.
it's like
pause though.
them two together again. It's like
Yeah.
just cash money, man.
Yeah.
Like, and then I keep talking about the diamond. Like, obviously, Rao wasn't there, but them two and then Declan Rice in front of them, and Declan Rice is who's
Talking
next.
about Declan Rice,
9.
my man of the match.
Boy, nah. Listen, you know, we rightfully so as well, we give Saliba and Gabriel their credit. I think they've been, bro,
Yeah.
colossal this season, yeah? And we talk about how they elevated their game.
Yeah.
I think they elevated their game because of the man in front of them, bro. He makes their job easier for them. I'm not saying that they do nothing and they...
No, but when he's not there, they're still playing.
I
I'm saying
think
when-
the 3 of them though.
But they help each other.
Yeah,
But I'm
I
saying
just think
the
that
way
unit there.
Declan Rice just came into Arsenal, just slotted in.
Yeah,
Nah, he was brilliant.
Bro,
Yeah.
the
I
man,
wish that shot went in,
he's a
man. He
football
deserved
unicorn,
it.
bro.
yeah,
He was
nah.
brilliant. Even his
You not
passing.
see
And do
players
you know
like
what's
these,
mad, yeah? When he got man of the match yesterday, I think because I was so in the moment, I was just like, bro, like I didn't really
normal,
feel like
innit?
he done. I didn't really feel like he done anything special. I watched back the game and I was like,
used
you
to
know what, fairs.
Yeah, no, he was good.
That
Scary.
second half,
he's making
yeah.
this his norm, bro.
And one thing
Yeah,
I'll say
this
about
is the
one
moment.
thing I'll say
Normal
about Declan Rice, yeah, I don't know if he was. I can't remember him doing this at West Ham. But he don't like losing games, bro. Like you see when it's
Yeah.
like 0-0 or something, he will do everything in his power to try and deliver
Yeah.
that result.
I said it in summer, and it's a shame that it has to be Odegaard, but
Yeah,
the captain's
yeah,
are
we
man.
already- yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah. Someone's got
Talking about Erdegaard. Right, you keep doing this. Erdegaard.
5.
6. Max,
6.
Yeah.
6, yeah. I don't know what you do.
Basic 6.
And before we
Trossard.
go, yeah, you know how we said this 9s and that started to become Rice's norms, isn't it? 5s and 6s started to become Erdegaard.
Good point. It's a good point.
Is it this season though? It's been
That's
average.
a good point.
Yeah. Trossard.
6.
5, man.
I think it was bang average.
At 5 because of the corners.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say 6 because him and Odegaard were saying about the corners.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get
That
back to
left
the
deep
point.
positions, you can curse, man.
It
No matter
is.
who you
It
put
looks-
there, just think it out.
It's
Hey,
painful, man.
Xhaka's doing judge.
Yeah, honestly, it's like no one can.
He's like, no one's replacing me.
Trust me.
What am I saying? Martinelli.
5.
5.
5
Yeah.
was not impressed with Nelly.
Bro,
The
he
thing
made
is,
that guy
like,
look
when
good,
he done
man.
things right, he done it right. But when he done things,
Nah, he
I
made
just
that guy
think,
look good, man.
like
End product again.
we know what Nelly. We know who you are. Just be who you are. All of this
Yeah,
slow stuff,
yeah,
bro. Just
yeah.
just
I don't think he
Know what I mean?
likes. I don't think he likes being stood up. He wants to like have.
Yeah, but
into him.
this is what I
into-
mean
yeah.
about the pace. Though you need to get it to him quicker. He said this bare time, but still,
Yeah.
it's like
Because when he stood up,
gotta
he
do
wants the 1-2. Like
Yeah.
you can tell I was looking for Zinchenko. Like, am I gonna get under? Like,
yeah, but I wasn't feeling that performance.
yeah. I find it's okay. I guess.
Saka.
7 because of the assist.
Yeah, 7.
6.5.
No, 7 because he should have 2 assists.
Yeah.
He should have
Yeah,
2
he should
assists.
have
man.
2 assists. To be
It
fair,
is. I hold him to that
Yeah,
high
fair.
standards in it because I think he's the best in the world in his position.
Spurs.
But that's what the best in the world do, innit? When they have howlers, they just pull something out the bag.
Yeah,
But Sonny's right about this clutch. You know, I think I was watching the game and someone said that all Trossard's goals
Yeah.
only came from Saka.
Yeah.
It has.
I was like, what?
Let me tell you something. When you see
feeding
Saka,
guys, bro.
check onto his left, yeah.
bro.
So, yeah.
Cash
You
money.
see when LeBron does the little.
But do you know what's mad?
The
You
little sidestep,
Do you
yeah.
know what's mad? You say that, but when he actually uses his right foot, I think something's going to happen. Like, you know when he does that thing where he looks like he's going to his left and then...
But when he's on that left, he's finding someone,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, fair,
I don't
fair,
know
fair.
what it is. He's fine. Since Aubameyang's been here, by the way, bro.
Bro. Bro, not just for Arsenal. Harry Kane's been eating off that
Yeah,
as well,
you're right, bro.
Harry
Once
Kane's been
once he
eating off
checks
that
into that,
cross. Yeah,
bro, that pass for... I don't think people understand. That pass for Jesus was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Even the one for Havertz, he dug. He
Yeah, yeah,
dug
had to
that deep.
get out of his feet,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Wicked that and
And the
did you see
curvy
the
on it as
whip
well.
on it as
Yeah.
well?
Yeah, that was
Bro.
cold still. Jesus.
5.
4.
5 because he should have bagged.
That missed. That's what I'm giving.
Four,
him.
five.
He should have bagged.
Fairs. Yeah,
Because he was non-existent still. I've
bagged.
got high
standards.
yeah
It's
for
weird,
Jesus
man, 'cause-
still.
All the subs are NA, by the way, apart from one.
Apart from one,
With
yeah,
Jesus, like, it's weird because that's the first time I've ever felt this with a player. Yeah, when he first came to Arsenal, I was thinking, wow, this might be one of the greatest signings the club's ever made. The way he started. Then now it just flies to deceive, man. I'm just watching him like, what's this?
But for me, it's like
It's the low blocks thing, man.
I'll be real. It's like with Hayes because he's like so like 1 minute he's injured, next minute he's fit, this that and
Yeah.
that. I just feel like when players come back from injury, you kind of have to accept that the first couple games back from their injury, they're kind of gonna stink up the gaff. That's just me.
And some of them just stink after international break. I
Yeah.
can't put my finger.
bro, the first game
I swear
after
we
international.
drew against Chelsea after international.
The first game after international break is always howlers, bro.
Howlers, yeah.
Always. Unless you're playing someone like Luton or something.
Yeah.
And even then, like if you're playing them away, they might be really up for it. Do you get what I mean? Like the first game after international breaks, howlers. These guys have been travelling from all over the world.
Hours
this, that,
as
and
well,
other, that,
bro,
Like you got to remember, like
Guys
these
that go South
men are
America,
human as well.
Asia,
Yeah,
flipping out,
fam.
man.
So to expect man to come back on Wednesday. No, they played Wednesday. Early hours Wednesday morning. So to come back Thursday, have one day of rest and training, and then to be fully up for it on a Saturday when you've just come back from
Body's
injury as
broken,
well.
man.
Body's knackered. You get it?
Last but not least, Havertz.
Aight,
7.5.
Fuck it,
match
I'm
winner.
gonna give him a 10.
I give him a 9.
I'm gonna give him a 10.
Give
bro.
him a 9. And do you know what it is?
Is that us top of the league?
And
No, I'm not.
Whopper, it weren't just the goal. When he came on, something changed, bro. Like he was
Something that changed was the last 10 minutes they're talking about, though. That sense of
no,
urgency.
but he held up play, passing it in, give it back to me. There you go.
You know, he made
There
some
you go.
silly passes, by the way.
No, bro, he was trying to make something happen. One that someone might call a silly pass was when he tried to do that turn. They got the ball, he tackled them, and then tried to slap it in first time. Yeah,
and you
but
wanna-
that
you
was
wanna-
urgency,
you
though.
wanna-
It wasn't
Yeah, he
urgency,
was in the corner.
bro.
No, but do you know what
I
it is?
know what
He
you're
was trying to
saying,
get
but-
he was like to man, let's go.
Yeah,
I kind of
yeah.
You know
liked
what it is,
it.
yeah? But again, this is what I'm talking about.
I like that
If we-
from subs though. When
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I
flat
was
and you come on,
literally
and
gonna
you
say
need to
that.
get busy. You
I was
know
gonna
what I
say,
mean?
literally, I don't mind it, but 65 M's for someone that's gonna come off the bench.
No,
Come
but
on,
I don't
man.
think he. Do you know what it is?
Bro, that
Yeah,
I know I
narrative's
do the
dead,
price
you
tag,
know.
but no, the thing is,
narrative is
but
so
no,
dead.
the thing is, I know I keep saying it, yeah, but for me, it's frustrating that we're using, like, if you told me Havertz was 20 M's, yeah, and this guy's gonna sit on the bench, big games, comes off something different, I shake my hand now.
No, but
I'm
But then
with
Jay,
you.
you're the same person that is like when he's starting every week and you
I
feel
don't
like
want him
he's
to
not
start
perform-
every week, bro.
This is what. So make your mind up, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Because when he
I-
starts every week, you complain.
No, but
Then when
that's
he's
what
not
I'm
starting,
saying.
when he's not
No,
starting, it's like, why is he on the bench?
No. But my
It's
point
not making
is, I don't
sense.
mind him being an impact, but I don't want him to be 65 million
But
worth
we've already
of
paid
impacts,
the money, bro. Like,
But that's painful, bro. I hear what you're saying.
We've already
It's just
paid the
painful,
bread.
man.
I personally believe he'll be more than an impact.
I think he's a
Okay,
starter.
then,
I
yeah.
think he's a starter, 100%. I told you, I feel like we play.
I
We look
honestly
our best
think
when
he
he's
just-
on the pitch,
He
bro. I don't
just
know how he
needs
does
his
it.
confidence, bro. It's coming, bro. Well, I don't know. We'll see. But I personally believe. I loved his interview because his interview confirmed to me we still haven't seen the best of Havertz.
Hopefully,
If he came here and go, nah, they're starting to appreciate me, bro, I would have
I
been like,
do
what
want
are
him
you
to
talking
kick on. I
about?
just don't think he'll be at the left.
I think Havertz just needs to keep doing what he done for that goal. Like I get on the ball
Yeah.
stuff, people don't really like it. So off the ball, just get into the right areas.
Wait, Jake,
But hold on,
Jake,
hold
no,
on, hold
you
on.
stop,
My
you
point is,
stop.
hold on,
Be
hold on,
honest,
hold on.
yeah? Do you
Hold
think
on.
he would have scored that goal earlier in the season?
No.
Because I remember when...
No, because he had that
Man
chance.
United
No, he had that chance.
Yeah, for a header, and you were like, why didn't you go in?
Yeah.
My thing is, if you're telling me to get into those spaces, I love it. I want you to get into those spaces. I think it's fantastic. But, bro, he's not a left 8. Like, if you're telling me he's going to play up front and...
No, it's a late run,
It's a left
bro.
day. It's a
Nah,
Ramsey
forget
thing.
it
It's
then.
a
late
Frank Lampard
run.
thing.
But I can't
It's
have
a
that
late
for
run.
90 minutes, bro. You can't tell me that's... Hold on. You can't tell me that's sustainable just for him to be the
But
the
Jay,
third
what
man
I'm
runner for
saying
90
here
minutes.
is there's times where I'm watching Arsenal, the ball's out wide, he's out wide next to Saka, and it's like, no, bro, you get in.
I hear that, but
this
he
is
has
why
to
I
be
don't
the-
want him
but that's
playing
how- that's how
RCM.
football-
Like, I don't want him playing RCM. I need him on the other side because I know that's 9 times out of 10. If we're talking about deliveries
That's
and
a good
whatever,
rebuttal to
it's
the whole
coming. It's
RCM
coming.
thing.
It's gonna come from the right hand
I
side.
completely agree
You
with
get
you.
what
I
I'm saying?
don't
Whether it's
disagree.
Ben White, Saka,
I don't
Odegaard,
disagree. I want him in that
that's where the
space.
delivery's coming.
My issue is I can't have 90 minutes of a player that's meant to be in midfield just doing that third man run.
But that's
I need you to be on the. I need you to be a maverick. I need you to drop your shoulder.
What I'm saying
I
is
need you to be the quarterback.
you will accept the bread and butter stuff in midfield if he's getting into them attacking areas and bagging.
Yes.
You will
accept
accept him not doing nothing spectacular when he's in midfield. If when the crosses are coming in, when the cutbacks are there, he's the one arriving. You will accept it.
I'll accept it if he also does it. Again, part of your job to be a midfielder. I hear what you're saying. That sounds nice, and I'll only accept those third man runs. Like Ramsey just didn't do that all game. Ramsey,
I get what you're saying.
But Jay, Real Madrid fans, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they used to leave Casemiro out of the build up, but he used to start because they knew that guy's a ball winning demon.
100%.
Yeah? And I'm just saying to you, leaving Havertz out of the build-up is not an issue
if
you know you're going to be getting goals.
Real Madrid have, bro. We haven't got a striker that. I hear what you're saying. But we haven't got that luxury of player to be like, just leave Havertz to do that. We haven't got a 6 and an Odegaard. If Odegaard was the perfect midfielder, and you're saying that Rice and Odegaard are just the two guys, they're going to bust midfield, and Havertz can do what he wants. Fantastic. We haven't got that luxury.
Do you know my rebuttal to that though?
What?
We're one of the best, if not the best, defensive team in the Premier League this season.
Yep.
What does that mean?
With him playing majority of the games.
Fantastic. So my rebuttal to you is we're one of the worst at creating chances.
No, we're not. I've looked at the metric. Do you know?
So we're on top of the table, bro.
No, but
What is that? Stop that. You're doing a more Arsenal right now.
But Jay, even if you want to compare, even if you want to compare what we were doing last season to what we're doing this season, like I think someone averaged it out. By the end of the season, if we carry on this trajectory, we'll only have scored 4.8 less goals, and we would have conceded 11.54 fewer goals. So we're not,
but we finished second last
attacking
season.
wise. I'm saying because everyone likes to use last season as the metric, right? We're boring.
Yeah, but
this
we finished
season.
second.
But that's the thing.
Conceding
I think we
11
finished
less
second
goals.
'cause we
Conceding 11 less goals.
defensively.
Trust me, will be the difference between finishing second and finishing first. I promise you.
I don't know, maybe.
Defense wins titles, bro.
We say that, but the best defense we've had under Arteta, we finished outside the top 4.
And do you know what's
And that was second best in the
do you
league.
know what's
that
actually
year.
mad? We keep talking
But that was
defensively.
that calendar year, though. The start of that season was meaty.
I can't remember.
And do you know what's mad? We keep talking about defensive, but he's actually in the team to help with the attack as well.
Yep.
I'm saying when he starts cooking,
Yep.
that attack should also materialize.
That's what I'm saying to you.
My question to you guys, let's wrap this up on up and do player ratings next episode, is when can we expect Kai Havertz to start cooking then?
I think
I don't have a time
for
frame,
me,
but I'm glad he knows.
No.
I'm glad he had confirmed that it's...
After that interview, after that goal, after that moment, and I've been seeing it for the past few weeks, I think he's just getting progressively better. The past few weeks, I think West Ham, he was our best player. Newcastle, he was our best player. The game after that, he stunk, but I'll give him that. But for me, it's like, I just think progressively, he's been getting better. He's not going to drop a 10 out of 10.
Newcastle, he was our best player, though.
He's not going to drop a 10 out of 10 every week. But at the end of the day, I'm seeing progress. That's why remember when Reece said the lack of confidence thing, me personally, I wasn't letting that rock because I'm seeing a more confident player. Do you get what I'm saying? So now we just need to start putting things together and getting on the end of it.
No, but I was saying we're seeing a more confident player.
No,
You guys are just beating around the bush. Listen, Havertz, bro, next game, you better start cooking, innit? For me,
I expect him to play well next game.
He scored your goal.
We hope you start kicking on.
I still don't want him to start.
I liked his
personally,
interview
but
as
I know
well.
what you're saying.
He said, like, I had to come in, I had to put my ego
Yep.
aside.
Yeah.
I had to start from the beginning.
In that same
Fair
interview, they
enough.
asked him what position do you play. Do you know what he said? He said, I haven't quite figured it out yet.
Is that what he said?
I should say that. You're lying.
I'm saying he's not the LinkedIn.
Anyway, listen, ladies and gentlemen,
That is crazy.
November 29th, the next
That is
Hoopers and
crazy.
Shooters watch along. You know what I mean? Make sure you're all there.
That is crazy.
You understand what I mean? We'll be observing Kai Havertz very closely that day. You understand? Come and watch the match with the guys.
That's worse
You know what I
than
mean?
It's worse than Jay-Z's.
Bro,
Yeah,
bro,
that's
please.
crazy. Oh, yeah. We're done.
What Jay done, bro? He just threw a bomb in there, bro.
Bro, that's crazy. Man. Nah, you know me, I do that, but I don't like statements like that, bro. I really don't.
Hey, wait. So you got a goalkeeper, that can't concentrate.
90 minutes.
You got a striker
That doesn't know what
who's scoring his strong point, and you got a midfielder
Oh my
that
days.
hasn't quite figured out he's a midfielder yet. I can't. Reece, end this, bro. No,
A footballer,
cut. Listen,
how does he-
cut
Hey,
this.
do you know what the worst thing about everything you just said? And I'm about to cut it from here.
Go on.
Despite all of that, we're still on top of the league. And we'll end it there.
We the ones.
Oye, Tommy, dame el fuego, papi.
I'm just trying to see that, let's see.